Well, good morning, everybody. Balmy -2 overnight, and it is currently -1. But it looks like it's going to be sunny today. I'm contemplating leaving the heater running. Well, I have it off right now because we're starting to drive. But, I'm contemplating leaving it running for a few hours this morning. I wish I had tested out that off and on. I just kept forgetting about it. I don't know. It's pretty warm and back right now. I mean, I was fine all night. I did have to turn the heat up a little bit last night, but I was 65 in bed all night. I turned it up because the other readings around the van were a little lower than I wanted. I need to put more hot air to the front floor. Just shut off the garage a little bit. But heating underneath in the garage heats that bed up. So even if the heat was to die, that bed would still contain that heat for quite some time. And I like that. And I like how it blows up around the back. I can stick my toes in there if they get chilly. And it's just like a little heater, you know? Well, it is a heater. But we are definitely going to the woods tonight. Got to fill up the diesel tank and the rotopack since we had to use that for, again, thank gosh I had it. In other words, it would have been a cold night, but I probably would have made it that night. I can go 2 nights with the heater. But get this day over with and get our weekend started. See what we can get into. Like I said, this weekend we are going to fix the ignition. I don't know what else I'm going to get into, but probably going to do a couple things as long as it's not cruddy out. They're saying it was supposed to be real sunny tomorrow. Now they're saying snow. So I don't know. Okay, I will see you guys after work on the flip side. Well, good evening, guys. We are out of work. We are heading to the woods. Bad thing is I'm on the highway and I forgot to get bread if I want to make a steak sandwich. I'm not going to make one tonight. I'm not hungry. I don't know. I passed the grocery store one more time, but it's kind of a pain in the bum to go there. It's on the wrong side of the 4-lane road. I may need to run into town tomorrow because I didn't get anything to fix the ignition with either. I have some extremely tough tape. It's like a 2-sided sticky stuff, Gorilla tape or something. I think that would hold it where it needs to be. Plus, I'm going to have the zip tie on it, so I don't know. Excuse me. I really don't want to stop anywhere. I just want to go to the woods. We'll figure it out on the way. I was thinking I could always make a dip out of the cheesesteak. I got that huge bag of corn chips. I may even have some tortillas in there. They probably are old though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Play it by ear. If I decide to stop, I decide to stop. If not, hey, we're going to the woods, at least for 2 nights. We'll see from there. It's cold right now. It's 20. It's not supposed to drop much further, but I mean, it's still early and it's already 20. I didn't think it was going to be this cold. I thought it was only going to get down tonight to 21. So, we'll play it by ear, guys. See you in the woods. Well, good evening, everybody. Excuse me. It's going to be a cold one out here tonight. It's 17 degrees currently. Sun just went down. I bought some new fire starter gel. I noticed using that regular barbecue lighter stuff, I was smelling it inside the van. Like when I'm going to work in the morning or just, getting in or out. What's that smell? It smelled, and it was that lighter fluid. So this stuff said, non-odorous or whatever, and kind of like the idea of a gel, and I think I kind of like it. I smelt it when I poured it on the fire, or not the fire, but the chips, and I couldn't smell anything. And when I lit it, it had no odor like the barbecue lighter does, and that's really good because I noticed I was smelling that in there. Just for the few minutes it burns off, the smell was getting into the van. So we didn't want that anymore. And this stuff's kind of cool. It's really thick. I had planned to pour some pellets in, pour some of that, pour more pellets and mix it so they all got a little coated, but I kind of forgot. But when I put it on top, I mixed it with one of the little chunks, what I could on top. And it lit really nice. Started to fire up pretty quick, but a better quick than the lighter fluid. You know what I mean? It just seemed to, I don't know, burn better with the pellets. Right? They're all a little coated, and it took a minute to get orange flames, as you're seeing. They're really only getting them now. But I think it was that stuff burning off before it got into the wood. But there was no smell whatsoever. Liked it better. Beautiful moonrise, huh? It'll be a beautiful night. It's crystal clear. Well, where the moon was, there's a little bit of cloud, but above me, it's perfectly clear. So we're going to enjoy our night. Well, 2 nights out here. I was thinking maybe 3, but I forgot. I have to go and check my mailbox. I got to get my new driver's license. It's been 2 weeks. I'm hoping it showed up. If not, I wouldn't be able to check it for like 4 more days after that. And I don't want to wait that long because they told me if I don't get it by 20 days to call. And I don't want to be calling, on the 20th day. So we're going to go back in after tomorrow. We'll spend 2 nights out here. And I got thinking about bread. I got a lot of stuff in here to cook. I got pastas. I got stuff in the freezer. I got stuff in the fridge still. I got stuff in the cabinet that I just bought because, that sounds kind of good and maybe I'll have it sometime. And I just don't make it. So I need to start getting rid of a bunch of that stuff. I thought I could do like I could use that steak and some pasta and some cheese and make some just a cheesy mac beef thing. I think that'd be kind of really good. But not worried about it. Man, it's beautiful out tonight, but it's cold. Be fine. We'll be in a nice warm van. I noticed today I parked this door towards the sun because it was so cold this morning. I was just thinking maybe warm, well, actually I wanted to keep the front towards the sun when it was coming up while it was really cold. That was my idea. But I came out at lunch to check the van temp. And it was almost 60 degrees in the van. That slider is the worst insulated part of the back because it's really can't put much into it. I put polystyrofoam or whatever, a pink board in the bottom or in the top, and I put some rock wool in the bottom. But you couldn't put much because even with the panels I put over it, the carpet still brushes against the side paint. The paint job sucks, so I'm not worried about it. It just brushes the carpet just brushes, no big deal. So, next year, or well, not next year, when it gets warm, I do want to put a window up in the top because I really would like to have some visibility out this side for driving and for camping. It'd make it much nicer. Then I wouldn't have to climb into the front to see if somebody's on this side of the van as well. When I do that, I'd also like to do the same on the back. I'd like to get that stuff that I saw on somebody else's video called duck liner or something like that. It's a soundproofing and insulation. Looked really neat, and it really adhered to the body panels really well inside the van I watched it on. So if I could do that around all the bracing and stuff that would interfere with the door, I think that would help it insulate quite a bit. And I noticed last night, I heard some noise behind me. So I opened up the curtains, and man, those back doors are freezing cold, which is great. That curtain, I don't feel it at all in bed. But I'd like to put some of that around the back doors as well, because same thing, they got some rock wool in the bottom half of them, but the top half, all the metal is just freezing cold. So if I could put that duck liner all over that stuff in this door here, and then maybe try to get into the back of the cooking cabinet where I just stuffed those blankets that I'm just going to end up throwing away. Try to get in there and place that in there for a little better lining at the bottom where I couldn't run insulation. I don't know. It's another thought, you know what I mean? But we got beautiful fire. Look how tall this thing is. I'm actually not as close as I look. I'm a little way. I mean, I'm not like burning myself at all. But I'm happy to be back out here. Happy the van is okay. That was such a on the mind, you know what I mean? Hopefully tomorrow we can, it's supposed to snow. I don't know. We'll see I'll pull the radar up and see what it looks like. If it does, I mean, I can still work on it inside the van. But I don't know. We'll just see. I just want to get it so it's not going to move. And then I can put the cowling, the shrouds. The shrouds back over the steering column. I don't like having that exposed. It looks pretty trashy. If you get pulled over, a cop looks at that. He's like, "What'd you hot wire this thing?" You know what I mean? I mean, no wires are sticking out. It's just the shrouds. And I can explain it quick enough. It's no big deal. And I have the title. It's my car. So, not like I get in trouble. But, it just makes the guy think, hey, are you doing something illegal? And right off the bat, he's going to get worried about you. That's one thing you don't want the cops to be, is worried about you. So, one thing I was thinking about driving out here tonight, it's a law you're supposed to clean off the roof of your vehicle because snow can fly off, hit other vehicles, ice, whatever. But another reason to do it, I've seen it when it's cold like it has been, like last night, -2 degrees in the morning. If you stop abruptly and you have your defroster on and your windshield is warmer, that super cold ice and snow comes down, it'll shatter your windshield just like that. It's happened to me in work vehicles. So, just another reason to do what you're supposed to do in the first place. But, nice day today. My Friday. We'll get some stuff taken care of. Pulled out the new bottoms to wear out here tonight since it's getting so cold underneath my sweat tight pants that I wear around the fire. They're a little warmer than my 150s. These are made for winter hunting. I think, not merino wool, but they were cheap as heck. What I spent on $20-something for a set, tops and bottoms. Use those out here around the fire if something happened. I don't care if I burn them up. Cheap. Oh, man. Nice to be away from town. slept pretty good last night. Nice, it was cooler in the van. I didn't have to keep the window cracked. Like I said, I turned the heater up though. It shows me that sliding door again is the real issue. I've had snow on the entry step stay there all night in the van because it's getting so much cold air right from the bottom of that door. It's got good seals around this one. The back door I need new seals on. I got to get those. I keep forgetting to order them. But other things we have to do, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much today. I'm just happy to be back in the woods, happy the van's going good. Hopefully we'll have a beautiful day tomorrow. Probably stay inside and relax. Maybe even play a video game or something in the morning. I don't know. I got to do my taxes. Yeah, another reason to go back to town the next day. I can do my taxes. Do those while I'm doing laundry. It won't take long. So, well, guys, I appreciate it as always. You guys following along, watching, listening, content, watching, commenting, liking, sharing. Hello to all you new viewers, subscribers. I appreciate you all as well. Long timers. I've got people who have been watching me since like day one on the PCT. Oh, geez. That's a long time ago. That's 5 years ago. April 14th, 2014, I started PCT. Right now, it was February. I was hiking in Wyoming in the snow to just get some acclimation up in the high altitudes. And I spent most of March and the beginning of April in California, enjoying my time before I hit trail. I've been looking at the PCT permits. I could still get one. Head southbound. I don't have the money. I can't afford it. But it would be nice. I'd love to do it again. We will do it again. Hopefully. I'm not going to say hopefully, though, because I am going to do it again. If it's one of those last things I do, you know what I mean? I'm going to do it again. That's such a beautiful trail. Loved it. The whole thing. All right, well, thank you again for everything. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow for a full day of Jellybean Outdoors here in the woods. Van life.